Hello, it's Banlist time. They always drop this at night, so I always wake up to this. Um, yeah, I will not stream it because I can't keep the spoilers from reaching me until the point where I will stream today. So let's just do it, even if I'm very low energy currently. Banlist, I hope for a big one. I hope for a big one. Not really for me because I don't really have anything going on until the September KC. I didn't make it to Worlds, so. But I hope it will be good as a watcher, and I hope that I don't have to test a terrible format with the guys that did qualify to Worlds. Yes! Ah, yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes, Konami finally listed for once. And just ban Mermaid. Yes, we only had Mermaid for a single format. And this was fully deserved. Mermaid is now banned in every single Yu-Gi-Oh format. It's banned in Master Duel, Duel Links, and TCG. I think not a single card has reached this level. Well, maybe Cyberstein, but I don't know if it's legal in Master Duel. I know Grass is banned in two formats, but not in three, so yeah. I mean, this was fully deserved. The fact that any deck could just Arcus combo after getting stopped and it just had two bodies. Lamau, people started figuring it out and they started doing Orcus mixes instead of just playing pure, which kind of sucks going second. So yeah, I feel like that was the problem rather than pure Arcus, which yes, it's a draw free, like it's a set free deck, which is annoying, but if it goes second, it kind of sucks. So yeah. It was very coin flippy, I would have to say. Fully agree with this. It was in my predictions. Okay, no other bans. I mean, fair enough. Like Duel Links is not a game with bans cards that often, so the fact that we have limited ones is promising, though. I hope it's Piper, but Voloferniges. What does this even do? Oh, this didn't play limit ones, right? Or am I missing something? Nah, like wait. Was Oddice playing any limit one? Free pit pools? Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, they can't play UG3, I guess. Which no one was doing. And now they Volo limit 1. And that's it. So it prevents what? Prevents fuck all nothing in all this. Is this a hit for other stuff? Is there a limit 1 in I don't know. It seems weird. I think Volo is good, but like if you limit one Volo and then do nothing to the rest, I don't get that. Maybe there's some pen card or like some card that synergizes with this that will get released in a bundle. That would make sense. Or maybe something else in the ban list, because I don't see a reasoning currently. I mean, I just woke up, but I don't see a reasoning why would this be at 1. Okay, now I see it. Gaga Revenge is to 1. Okay, fair enough. This kills Onomats. And Onomatoda is Orcust. And that free, like, the free engine deck. That seems fair. I don't think it was the biggest problem, but maybe they want to kill all raging pendulum variants that are not pure. So hitting revenge is not bad. It does that. It does the job because it means that you are not playing Wall of Energies anymore in that variant, which means that playing the Pen Magician part of the deck doesn't really accomplish that much besides Dragon Pit, which I already saw that didn't get any hit, which kind of sucks. And also this does functionally nothing for Onomats, because they were not running limit ones anyways besides Recon or Dredge, so yeah. I'm happy with these two because they don't hit Odd Eyes and Onomat per se. They hit only mixes of the decks, and I think like the pure Raging Pendulum and the pure Onomat deck are completely fine. They're not even that good. So I'm happy with the direction that Konami's taking, even though I think it's a bit misguided because I don't think that this deck was that big of an issue. But maybe they were like, you know what? If we leave this alive, then after we nerf the Orcust stuff, like it's gonna be pretty bad. Farfa is at 1. Okay, that is that's tragic. I mean, I hope Turgid will be unlimited for as a compensation for BA. Okay, so this actually kills the Onomat deck. They have to, I mean, no, really, they have to play Tackle Crusader. It's like whatever, but I don't get this. Like, they can just play Tackle Crusader, which is what most people were doing anyways. They were playing one Tackle, one Farfa. And this actually kills BA. If Turgid is not unlimited. If Turgid is unlimited, it's pretty decent, because it means Farfa is going to 1, you're able to run 3 seers. Which makes the grind game pretty good, even though like you're only cycling one Farfa is weird, and if it gets banished, they don't have it anymore. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't really get this. It doesn't really hit on mats. Like they're just gonna run Tackle Crusader. Yeah, this card is annoying. Like the most annoying part about Farfa was honestly like Pyra discard Farfa was really strong, but unless Beatrice, like, I don't know, gets hit, I don't see a reasoning why I would be at 1, because they can just run Tackle. Release is limited 1. This doesn't do anything. They just... they don't have any limit 1s. I mean, they have to limit 1 something else. I'm assuming it's gonna be return, and they're gonna cut release completely from the deck. This doesn't exactly do anything for... Oh, well, Babel is limit 1, I guess. But Babel decks were not really running release anyways, so it has to be with something else. Nope. Merchant is with you. Okay, whatever. Okay, going back to release. Again, this doesn't do anything. It just hits for the sake of hitting cards. The limited 1 cards were Mermaid and Babel. Mermaid is banned, so this doesn't do anything for the Mermaid builds. And Babel builds weren't playing release anyways. I guess now that Mermaid is banned, there would be more reasoning to play Babel with release, but even then, I don't think that this does hit Orcust, like as in Babel Orcust. Also, I think Babel Orcust, like as in pure Babel, kind of sucks. What really bothers me is that this. Oh wait, no. Vol is actually good. Yeah. I forgot. Babel is at 1. Yeah, Vol can't play Vol in Babel anymore. Okay, that's good. I don't think it stops the Raging Pen Orcus deck. I don't think this stops it, and I don't think Release at 1 stops it either. But because now they're just gonna do Recode, essentially. They're not gonna do this, so 7s are less useful. You probably run mono dice now. And just pray you don't draw it. And I guess they're making Decode, they're making Dweller, they're making other stuff, and not Polo Fernages, which was pretty good. I forgot that Babel is at 1. Yeah, that seems fair. The release at 1 still makes no sense, but Valor at 1 actually makes more sense to me. So yeah, the kill tubers with 1 stone, you can't play the Onomat Orcus Valiant, you can't play the... I mean, this one at all, because again, Babel is at 1. And you can't play the Babel Raging Pen deck anymore, which seems very fair. Release still makes absolutely no sense. Because we never played Babel with release. At least not a lot of people were doing that. And now that all the variants are bad and the only deck that could play release is pure, I don't know. Won't you play release in Raging Pen? Probably not. Like, you don't end 2 machines. And part of the reason why you weren't ending on 2 machines is because you were doing Volo sometimes with Orcus Nightmare, but yeah, that's what it is. Merchant is at 2, Moray of Greed is at 2. These are pretty irrelevant, I have to say. Moray is a buff to water, I don't know why we're buffing that deck. I mean, water is not an issue currently, but it's always a deck that bothers me. Because KC it always opens insane. Merchant at 2, that's absolutely fuck all nothing. Please never bring this deck back though. Double Yo-Yo is at 2. This deck doesn't run limit use, right? Yeah, this deck has only a limit 1 and that's it. It has Crystal Wing. So it needs to be complemented with something else. Oh, okay, well, Tour Guide is going to free, that's fair. Oh, it means 2 tier 1 Tour Guide. Well, fair enough. What a speed droid have is it limit, that is limit you? Prevents them from playing Kite Droid, I guess, but... Yeah, nothing. It just they play 2 of... They will just play 2 yo-yos. That's it. They just play 1 less yo-yo. Fair enough. Consistency hits. Lamau. I mean, I don't think this was the problem. This does absolutely fuck all nothing. If they don't nerf the skill, this Super Troll and Speeder will just be the best deck. Non-ironically. Raging Pen is also still really strong. I don't think they hit the Raging Pen Orcus deck enough. Oh, even though they got him off from Volo Furnaces, so that's pretty good. No rocket hits, by the way, for now. Even though the only hits that make sense is limit freeze for that deck, so... Tour Guide going to free whatever, like... They're gonna play 1 Tour Guide and 2 Seers. Oh, okay! I was right! Silver to free, yeah. This seems very fair. It's what I predicted on my Banlist stream. Silver is a free card. You can get it anywhere. It's the highest attack rocket. So you normally did always play free. I'm assuming that people will just run 2 silvers and 1 limit free back row. You don't need to run 3 silvers. You can run 1 more of the 1/7 rocket. It's a bit worse, but it is what it is. Like, you don't have to run 3 silvers, but running less does hurt the deck a bit. It cuts them off from limit freeze, obviously, if you want to run free. I'm assuming people will run a bit less. My first assumption is just 2 silver rockets, 1 limit free trap, and call it a day. Beatrice is at 3. Okay, well, not even that. It's just Beatrice tour guy. One Beatrice, one tour guide, one Seer. Fair enough. Scrap is at 3. So, no Scrap, no Ibli. But Ibli is useless because Mermaid's banned. But it also means the deck cannot run limit free traps anymore. So no Kraken, no IDP, no Compulse. Okay, that seems like a decent hit for Pure. Pure Bubble that is, because it's the only viable one right now. Yeah, I would say that Pure Bubble is definitely not that good now. With Scrap at 3 and Release at 1 even. Because now I understand the Release at 1 more. I understand a bit more. Because it was a searchable backer technically. And if you were not able to run limit freeze because of Scrap Recycler to free, having a searchable back row is always decent. Even though I don't particularly get it because Babel Lamau does the same thing. It still says a padding sand during your opponent's turn. I see the reasoning why Konami did this. Like, I can see it. I don't agree with it, particularly because I think Babel does the same thing, but Babel is a bit weaker to Cosmic and shit like that, so fair enough. They want to force people to play Babel. And they want people to be a bit creative and not just slap in limit freeze. That's fair. Orcus will need to reinvent itself for the pure variant. I think Raging Pen Orcus is completely fine. If Raging Pen didn't get nerfed by this, because man, nothing is limited free for that, so yeah, they will just not run Wall of Verniges, and that seems just like, you know, it's that. That is the Bubble build. The Mermaid build is that because Mermaid is not Lamau. But I still think that Raging Pen Orcus Bubble is really strong. Unless there is a limit free now, but it's gonna come. Tatsunoko is at 3. I don't like this. I don't like this. I see it. Like, I see it. They are like, we hit the Synchron like a bit too much. But now Synchron can play Ravenosaurus. They can play Croco. They can play Croco, one Tatsunoko, one Jet, and one Minecon, I guess. Well, they can play 2 Jets. Even though Minecon is broken, I would always play it in this deck. I mean, it's close to full power. Because now you can run that again. That's really scary. The fact we didn't have this deck in the format for a bit, and now we have it again. It still cannot run Crystal Wing and Croco, which, okay, sure. But the fact that we have the Croco Turbo deck again is particularly scary, I have to say. It's not as good because, again, less Minecons, less Jets, so it's not as consistent. But we're gonna run Overtake, we're not gonna run Tuning. I think Overtake was better anyways. Konami forcing people to play the better cards somehow. It's not as good because, again, less Minecons, less Jets, it's a bit more inconsistent, but I don't like where this is going. So the fact that deck is viable again kind of bothers me. Even though it's probably just because of wars, they want to have the USA deck, you know, and show the broken fucking skill to everyone. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I see this. Pen Call to free, so that does hit Pendarkust with Scrap. It doesn't hit the Scrapless builds, but forcing you to play Scrapless without Volo, without other shit. I see it. It's a good hit. It's a good hit. It's a good hit to the Pendarkust deck. They are forcing you to play the shit Arcust in multiple copies, to draw them, to just spend summon them and play that way. I like it. And also, they're forcing you to play less spend calls if you want to play Beatrice, which means you aren't just gonna pen summon 2 offs, make Beatrice, and you send an Arcus piece. You're not gonna do it for free, you're gonna lose a pen call for that if you want to do it. So that seems very fair to me. Rematch Unlimited! Okay! I was calling for the fact that they were probably gonna limit our Goki card. This is scary. It's definitely scary. Goki is a very ignorant deck, and it didn't get limited to free this Banlist, so it's close to full power. You can run 2 Super X and 1 finishing move, and if you run the skill, you are running 2 Super X's, so there's the 3 Super X's anyways. So this is pretty scary, but I don't think Goki is like that good, and I don't think. Yeah, I mean, we have still pure orders in the meta, but probably just beats it. We still have some degree of Pendarkust in the meta, probably just beats it, so yeah. And speed rate is also insane right now, so yeah. Impact is limited, so okay, Crystal is officially full power. Seems fair to me. I don't think the deck does that much anyways. I faced it once in the case. He was annoying. It's funny, but it's nothing crazy. As long as like Transcendent skill is not a thing. Like Transcendent Crystal is not a thing. You know, it's fine. Oh, finishing move is also unlimited. This deck is just full power, straight up. Like Super X at free, so you can't run limit free traps, but this deck is just straight up full power. Other than that. Okay. They are flip-flopping a lot with decks. I don't like it. They flip-flopped Goki and Synchronous very quickly. Synchronous is still hit. Goki is still somewhat hit unless Super X is unlimited as well. I don't know why they're bringing back decks in the format. Because I get that in their head they're like, we're gonna bring certain decks back as like rogue tier 3 options. Because we are removing some of the decks from the format. But I don't think Orcust is dead. I think you can definitely play a certain degree of Spend Orcust again. Weaker, but still pretty good deck. And also, the hit that they've done to Speedroid is a joke. So, I don't know. Cross swipe is unlimited, so... Okay, Salakod is back. Because Salakod was being held back by Gross Swipe limit, to be honest. It was very held back. The only deck that could run it was Code Talker as in pure code. The deck is not that good. I think Salakod definitely makes use of this. Not gonna say it's the greatest deck out there because Speedroid definitely beats Crossweb Pass. Although I guess Salakod kind of leaves Speedroids because they can revive in battle phase, so and they have follow up. So okay, well maybe. I think the deck is not as good as the Pen deck, but if they're making Volo Dweller, you can probably beat it. They're making Volo Dweller Coin Dragon, that's probably a bit... Oh, went too far. Nest is unlimited. Okay, I don't like this. Raid Raptor is a deck. Like, Harpy, who cares? But Raid Raptor is actually back. I don't really like this. I don't think they have space for free, but the fact that they can play free now and they can be way more consistent, they can dodge back row, even though you should always wait for the XOZ against the stack anyways. Okay, it's a bit scary, I have to say. It is a bit scary. Raid Raptors was like the 7th best deck in this case here. With other decks going down, other combo decks that is, and Raid Raptors being unhit. I mean, rightfully so, they didn't do anything. They are gonna probably be one of the main combo decks of the format, especially since they also just got technically buffed. Series Unlimited, okay, that balances the things with Tour Guide and Beatrice. Seems fair. The deck is only gonna be able to run 2 Beatrices, but who cares? Okay. They put it at free and now they just unlimited it like 2 weeks afterwards. I mean, sure, like, was there anything that got limited to free for that? No, like, yeah, nothing. I mean, it didn't make too much sense in the first place to limit this to free. The fact that now you can run limit free traps is pretty good, I would say. You don't really have a lot of space for them, but I would still run some degree of limit free traps in Raid Raptors. Okay, I'm dying over here, but I would still run them. I think you have like 1 or 2 tag slots anyways, so if you don't want to run Lance and shit like that, you can run these. Well, even the Lance is probably better. We can run like Crackdown and this together. It depends on how the format shapes up. With Judges Unlimited, doesn't matter. And that's it, okay. There is no skill rebalancing, I assume. Oh, skill changes, okay. Red is roulette. Oh, way too many. Always grabs the red spell trap instead of a red card. Okay, that is a very significant buff to roulette. Seems very good. It's still a random skill, which, you know, will never be that good for that, but... Zexal Ultimate Unite adds Utopia. Okay, 1 more extra deck slot if you're on Ultimate Unite. Fair. I don't think that this changes a lot. Same goes for Red Eyes. Red Eyes is always Red Eyes. It's just nice for the few Red Eyes player out there. Because they will not add, fucking OG Red Eyes for skill anymore and have to shuffle it back now. At worst, they add like a return or whatever. I don't know. Holy Angel Trick has an effect to gain LP equal to Trickster's attack monster. Oh! That's good! Does it beat free effects? I don't know, but... Unless they're nerfing free effects, and they're doing this so that we run this skill instead for Trickster. This is very good though. I like it. Because Trickster was the only deck in the game that we couldn't run with its actual character that had a bunch of skills for it, and we were not doing that. We were just running free effects. I am a Trickster enjoyer. I like the deck. I think it's a very fair deck for Duel Links. It's a bit on the weaker end, but I still technically made top 100 in the KC. I would have gotten 100th place if I stopped, but I didn't. So, okay. Because, I mean, I couldn't know that I was gonna get 100th specifically, but whatever. That's fair. I assume that free effects is getting nerfed, otherwise it doesn't really make sense. You probably still run free effects because the secondary part of it, like, is the burn damage of Holy Angel, doesn't really accomplish that much. Although technically speaking, with free effects, you aren't really using the other effects, but I did sometimes use them. Like, I did sometimes make my link not necessarily well. It happens sometimes. But yeah, you can run this. You can run Holy Angel trick, definitely. You don't make Holy Angel that much in this deck, but sometimes that seems very fair to me. Master of Rites 2 is now an activated skill that costs 15. Oh! That's tragic. Why? Are they releasing a ritual deck? Or are they just changing all the skills that put cards on the board? Which is something that I would expect in a big September rebalancing and not now. Oh no, it's just Master of Rites. So I'm assuming they're releasing something that synergizes with this. And they're like, you know what, let's just preheat the skill. And they're not nerfing free effects, so we still don't really have a particular reason to run Holy Angel trick in the deck. I'll do it because Lamau Blue Angel. But I think free effects is technically slightly better because the off chance that you do need the other effects rather than the double burn damage of a Holy Angel, which is like whatever. Whatever. It's fine. Not the worst Banlist overall, looking back at it. This is very good. This is like okay as a hit. I see it. This is okay. This I don't really understand. Release makes little sense, to be honest. Whatever. Whatever. And this is decent. That's what I was asking for, anyways. It's decent. That scares me. All the limits, realistically speaking, will not be super relevant, but the Goki cards, Crosswipe and Nest are better than the others. The series decent, but whatever. Overall, BA kind of just gets out of this a little bit buffed because they can run one Farfetch'd Seer, two Beatrice, one Tour Guide. I think that's overall a small buff. Salakot is technically back, and Goki is technically back to some degree. They're nerfed from what their peak power was, but it seems fair. Red Raptor gets small buff because you can run more nests, even though that deck wasn't really running free nest. Like, they weren't gonna run free nests anyways, and also now they can run limit freeze, which is a bit better maybe than this. Skill rebalancing bothers me because they didn't hit Raging Pen, and the Raging Pen Orcus deck is still alive to some extent. Because the only thing that is limited now is Volo, technically release. But you can still play Babel, the Orcus cards just end on Dingirsu and on other stuff. You can, like, Dingirsu and have Duel on top of it, or other rank 4s. You will not have the pop anymore for Voloferniges, but now I think you just go for rank 4s instead. And that deck is still a bit scary. It makes going into the actual Raging Dragon a bit harder, but I guess you now play Queen Dragon Gen because you can't go like Odd Eyes and Voloferniges and just make Raging that way. You need to make Odd Eyes and Rebellion, and if you aren't playing a lot of rank 7s, you probably not want to run the Odd Eyes. So maybe what you do with the Odd Eyes is just add it back, discard it, and then go Jin afterwards. And you discard it off of Pete or Pulse and just Jin and go for that way. Also, Dragon Gin is dark for whatever reason, so you can do your Orcus plays and then make Gin. Which is still very funny. Because I think the Raging Pen and Oda is as well are also dark, so yeah. It's pretty scary, but I mean, I still think that this deck got out nerfed from the ban list, but it's just gonna change its direction a bit. It's gonna have to play rank 4s and not Volo, which was a bit more generic. It's gonna have to play without scrap, so it's gonna have to play more Orcus cards. I assume it's gonna be like free Harp to Orcus Nightmare, because it needs to draw them. And it's not gonna play Beatrice variants anymore, most likely. You could play Tupenko and Beatrice and do it that way, but it seems pretty high roll to me. Not that it matters, people always open their scales anyways, but we'll see. It's definitely Pendorcus is gonna be taken to an interesting direction with his hits. I don't think the deck is dead. I think it's still one of the best decks because we don't really have anything better. Speedroid gets instantly propelled to just the best deck of in the game currently. They forgot here that there is Speedroid hits. There is this guy's at you and more is at you as well. Double Yo-Yo is I don't know. I don't get it. They played one less Yo-Yo. Who cares? Just literally, who cares? Speedroid is probably the best deck for consistency and power. I would say Pendorcus is still close second, if not like challenging for first. But I guess the fact that they only have, I mean, they can still make they can just still make Roach Dingirsus and that's still pretty powerful, to be honest, against Speedroids. So I guess they do have tools for Speedroids. And then like, I guess they don't have the possibility of ending on Ding, which, whatever, but because sometimes Ding Protect is enough against this deck if they don't draw attacks. I don't know, I still think that's good enough. I still think that just ending on that is good enough. Speedroid is definitely like the best or second best deck. Fact that he didn't hit it is pretty scary. I don't know what else we have. Trickstar is technically slightly buffed if you are not running free effects. Trickstar was like the 5th best deck last KC. With everything getting worse, then Trickstar gets a bit better. But Trickstar actually hates the Bubble variant because Light Stitch doesn't hit it, and Ding Sand is actually scary for the deck. So I don't know if we are playing Trickstar now. I mean, maybe we are, but we're playing Crows, I guess, because we have to grow the Ding. Rockets is still very good, I think. Not running limit free kinda sucks because it means no IDP, no crackdown. But you can run less cards in this deck. I was running 30 with limit free, so it's fine. But you can definitely run just 24, 27 and call it a day. Probably 27 seems decent. You run 2 silver, 1 limit free trap, 1 more Magna, I guess. No Magna, like the other guy, the limit free. You get it. Metal Rocket. The non-limit free, yeah. You run Mel, I guess. 1 more and to keep the same number of rockets. Okay, seems fair. These are all the relevant hits. I'm happy that the Onomat variant is dead. Oh, if pure Onomat is fine, they're gonna run Tackle Crusader. I don't get the Farfetch one, but this is what it is. I don't know, that's it. Don't really have anything else to say. Subscribe, see you.